Hello everybody, this is Foreman Jake here once again, giving you guys a bit of a explanation video on my one and only mod for Jurassic World Evolution 2, being that of my Grimm Skins. So, I'm pretty much going to be explaining to you how you guys can get the Grimm Skins for yourself, how to get them into the game, and what to do to get the best effect out of the skins. So, where to get the skins? Well, none other than here on Nexus Mods, where I'm on my Nexus profile, and, well, here's pretty much where all my skins are located. Pretty much all 3 packs here. Although, more than likely, I'm going to put a link down in the description to my Nexus profile, to where you guys can find these and download them for yourself. So to download them, just simply click on one of the 3, and then once you come onto the page, you go to the manual download here, and then you can do either fast or slow, but really more preferred for the slow download. So once you have downloaded the skins pack, what you'll need to do is, well, once you find the skin pack in your downloads, extract them onto the desktop, or pretty much open up the compressed zip folder, and then take the skins and put them into their own separate folder, which I pretty much done here. Those being the all Grimm Dinos right here. So as you can probably maybe take notice, I have a total of 33 Grimm Dinos, or Grimm prehistoric species. Now, if you are able to open up some new tabs, one for the main OVL data, and then one other for something like this here, the normal skins backup. Because here's the thing when it comes to my Grimm Dino skins, is that these skins are a replacement to the base skin of every dinosaur in the game, or that I've done. They're not a cosmetic skin like what say T-Rex or Velociraptor have, like with their movie skins, like T-Rex with Buck and Doe, or Velociraptor with the male and female raptors from Jurassic Park 3. They're nothing like that. But I will say this though, if there is anybody out there who has the knowledge and skills to make a cosmetic skin, feel free to leave a comment down below to pretty much tell me that you do have the skills and knowledge to make a cosmetic skin, and is willing to take all 33 of my Grimm Dino skins and make them into their own cosmetic skin, make them all into one pack, and then have them be sent to me somehow. But anyway, until then, if you do want to change any of the dinos' base skins into Grimm skins, this is a very important thing to note. You need to make a backup of the dino's unedited skin. And that's pretty much what I've done here. So here's what you'll need to do to turn any one of the dinos that I've made into a Grimm. So we're just going to make an example here, like say, we'll do Giganotosaurus, specifically the Dominion version. Now, another thing to be noted is that when you want to change the Grimm skin, if it is a DLC dino, like what I'm going to do here with Giga, what you'll need to do is that when you're on the OVL data folder, you'll have to find the dino in any one of the DLC content folders here, because the ones that I did for the base game dinos are all going to be in content 0. And in the case of the Dominion Giganotosaurus, he would be in, I believe, content DLC 3. Because this is the Dominion Biosyn pack. And here you have the Giganotosaurus here, the Dominion Giga. So what you'll need to do to turn that into a Grimm is that you highlight the dino that you want to turn into a Grimm in the Grimm pack or in the Grimm folder. Highlight like that, or pretty much you click on it like this. Then you copy, head over to the OVL and the DLC folder, and find Giganotosaurus, or really you don't specifically have to find the file. You just have to find the folder that the dino is in when it comes looking through the content folders. Then what you'll do is then paste, and then when you see a prompt saying that it's going to replace the files in that main folder, simply replace, and there we go. Now the Grimm skin is now on the Dominion Giganotosaurus. So now we'll just minimize this out, and then now you will boot up Jurassic World Evolution 2. So we just gotta wait a moment here. Oh, there we go. And then we just let the game do its thing. Skip all this. Now, you can be able to see this in the species viewer. So enter species viewer, let it load up. And now, once you're in the species viewer, we were going to go look for the Dominion Giga. So filter it down to just the carnivores, find Giganotosaurus, and then find this here, and there we go. There you can see the Giganotosaurus Dominion is now Grimmified. Now, as you can see, this isn't how it was seen in the preview image, that if you were to look at it in the Nexus website. Now, here's what you need to do in order to get to look the way if you would have seen it in the preview image. What you'll need to do is that in the species viewer, when on pattern color, go blank. Just go blank pattern. So in that way, the patterning doesn't, just mesh up with the rest of the skin. Now for the main skin color, that's a bit more of a tricky situation. Because you're going to need to find the skin color that brings out most of the white and the red markings on the face. So all this red marking on the head here, you need to find the right skin color to bring out the most of that red. So you're just going to have to scroll through until you find something that brings out the most red. So you just keep looking, until you find something that has the most red in it. Like say here for Dominion Giga would be like the Grand Sandy Desert or the Amazon Rainforest. So we'll do that. And there you have it. That's how you get the most effect of the Grimm skin is the pattern color needs to be blank, and the skin color, you just have to find the one that brings out the most red and white. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is just a base skin replacement and not a cosmetic, like say here on Giganotosaurus with the movie skin like this. So, like I stated, if anyone has the knowledge and skills enough to be able to do pretty much this into something like the skin here, pretty much like this, like its own cosmetic thing, comment down below. Let me know that you are willing to do it, and then you can I'll just pretty much say, go on ahead, do your thing to make the Grimm Skins a cosmetic, make them all into a pack, and then send it to me. So, yeah, that's pretty much the best explanation I can give for finding the Grimm Skins, downloading them, getting them into the game, and getting the most effect out of them. Now, let's say you don't want the Grimm Skin anymore on the Dino. How do you do that? Well, first, simply leave the game. Give it a moment. Alright, now how to revert the Grimm Skin back to the base skin. As I stated before, you need to, and I do mean you need to, or pretty much you have to make a backup of the base skin, the unedited one. So you find the folder where you have your unedited base skins. Find the folder of the dino that you've converted into a Grimm, so in this case the Giganotosaurus. Just do the same as before. You click on it once like this, copy it, and then paste it onto the main OVL content folder where you found the dino that you grimmed, and then paste it, replace it, and there you go. Then that'll just simply revert the base skin back to normal. And if you feel as though you need to, you can boot up Jurassic World Evolution 2 again, head onto the species viewer, and check to see that it actually did change the base skin back. So, that right there is pretty much the explanation on how to do everything, basically what I just said. Finding the Grimm Skin on my Nexus page, downloading it, turning the dino that you want to into a Grimm, how to turn it back, how to get the most effect out of the skins, and all that jazz. So, thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment down below what you think about my Grimm Skins, subscribe if you want to, and if you don't want to do any of those things, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't really matter to me. But if you do any of those three things, that is definitely appreciated. So, I will see you guys next time whenever I decide to upload again.